reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen, and a guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback making checks. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On target. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Smith dropping to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Sooner! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the lone running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1904, and the story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry should be about? We'll fight you. We'll meet you anywhere, in a creek, wherever. We know, Jesse, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, They don't like each other.
Put your face in the fan, put your face in the creek and get that football. I love that. And this really is a storied tradition between these two schools. You don't necessarily have to be from the state of Oklahoma to appreciate that when Oklahoma State plays Oklahoma, man, that is must-watch TV.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tatum. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they can get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, the Bedlam Bell on the line, and already the Sooners and Pokes have given us some impressive moments. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, that you can.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean they can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might be calling a hot route. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Addison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense.
There he goes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Addison. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Sooner schooner is rolling in high gear as Oklahoma has built a big lead.
And, man, what a great job by this offense later in this ball game as we get in this second half, Jesse. Now they're putting the pressure back on the Cowboys on the other side.
And it just feels like Oklahoma is the team that's been able to handle the emotion the best. They were able to get themselves settled, I think, earlier in this game, playing within themselves. And here they are now in the second half, and the Sooners are pulling away.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give from the gun. Showing off the arms. it to 44, but he got 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Cowboys line it up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Oklahoma State.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. First down here for the offense. Smith dropping to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tatum. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Sooners in the hurry up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be...
Brings into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Touchdown Sooners! A great catch and run for 6. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this, Dick? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Hilton. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They're going back to the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the right. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Smith wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Addison. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football.
Turning it on. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you look.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Smith dropping to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So once again, Oklahoma adds another one to the win column as they come out victorious in Bedlam.